Apex Legends. Legends of Apex? The Legends at the Apex? The Legends at the Apex sounds like it could be the next manhwa title. I'm reading The Legends at the Apex. You've heard of The World After the End and The Foreigner on the Periphery. Now get ready for The Legends at the Apex. I'll never be Rob De Niro. For me, Joe Pesci is fine. 100% orange juice. For me, Joe Pesci is fine. Actually, I don't know. Is it still capturing Genshin? We'll find out when I switch over. Speaking of, let's do that now. The overlay is still messed up because of the streaming event. Is the game audio being... It appears the game audio is in fact being captured. Pog. Is my movie resin capped? It's totally capped. Cool. I can't spend anything because... Well, I have to actually spend it because I have all my condensed here. But... where should we spend it? Is there anything that needs to be spent on? I don't think there is there? We still need... Not yet available. We need 3 of those gold ones and more of those thingamajigs. Can we make 3 more of those gold things? We can make 3 more of those gold things. Let's make 2 more of those gold things and hope for a dupe. We did not get it. Show me that duplicate. Cool. Now, onto these bad boys. Gotta fight these operatives. We have 10? I don't know how many we need. I'm just gonna make half of them. And then, I don't even remember what the last thing we needed was. Oh, it was gears, wasn't it? Gears of War? Cool. Cool. We can get all the way up to 88 here. And we have no more consumables found. But... eventually, we will be able to use all of them. Now, first things first. Let's go use some resin. We have to get rid of our resin so we can start that timer again. Was there a team I was using? I feel like I was using a child team. No, I was using a Noelle team. This is what I was using. Because it was fun. But this is also fun. I'll never be Rob De Niro. For me, Joe Pesci is fine.
Vengeance will be mine.
It will be hers. She contemns them. Da-da-da. Also, I might have figured out what was whack. I don't know. I'm hoping I fixed the or like the tracking problem. I don't think I have, but I'm gonna keep coping that I have somehow fixed it. Do not use the condensed resin. We want to use the normal resin. Resin. Wow. This is worthless.
There is no escape. Time to shine. Beg for mercy.
Let's keep going, team. Engaging.
Flood of frost. Rack and ruin.
I've never actually looked. Isn't she supposed to gain stacks? Winnow Ramstar, yep. Okay. More than one opponent. Rhymestar Shard hits an opponent. Rhymestar Shard. Oh. That's the hold mode. When does... Okay, yeah. So it is from... Starfather's Song. Both, yeah. A crit hit. Okay, so that's that. Decrease the healing. When I blah, blah, blah. When Starfire first hits an opponent or its Rhymestar, one detector stack will be generated. Okay. You must first have unlocked the passive talents. Press a barrage first. It goes own. Store 3 initiative Mika. Okay. Maximum you can increase by 1. Okay. So he's got a max of 5 stacks? I don't know. Mika's kit's got the real case of Genshin, like, oh, we're just gonna keep making up names for things. And we're gonna keep using the names for the skills instead of just saying that this happens. Where are my detector stacks? Where are my detector stacks? I'm critting. Where are my detector stacks?
Torn to oblivion.
Raiden's burst is a pretty bad one too, right? Yeah.
There is no escape. Yoo-hoo! Time to shine.
Let's keep going, team. Engage. Keep your
Crush. Vengeance will be mine. Rack and ruin. Beg for mercy.
Did it really? Was that a number that was on the other opponent? I was really surprised there. It looked like it survived a 900k. I mean, I suppose it's possible. They might have a million HP. It is a possibility. These enemies could have a million HP. I find that highly doubtful. But it is a possibility.
Now's our chance.
Thanks for that game. Show me detector stacks.
Beg for mercy.
It must have been the non-crit that was covered up, because that was less than 900, and that took both of them out. Hmm. That is a sand. It is a sand.
Shine down. Let my name echo in song. Yoo-hoo.
When you think about it, characters like Nouvellette have some pretty, like, easy, or like really basic stat requirements, right? For those main stat percentages, right? They want double crit and ER. But what does he want for his last stat? Wow. So many non-crits there. That was sad. What does he want for his last stat, you know? HP percent is already on the main stat Sands. I guess he just wants flat HP. Because it's not like he wants attack percent. It's not like he wants EM. He could go for, like, defense percent to make him a little tankier. But I guess he just wants flat HP. Those are always interesting. Whenever you have, like, a non-pyro character, it's really interesting. Because you see a lot of, like... Well, ER and crit. And then what's that last stat gonna be? Really interesting. Crabs. It's crabbing time. Where are the crabs? I will collect all of the crabs. I will get them. For my Adeptus Temptations. Okay, cool. Now we can go back and condense some resin. And start the quests. Hopefully I'm going to be able to get through all of them.
More speed.
More speed? You know, I just thought about something. You know, yesterday when they were talking about... Not yesterday. When they were Whoa, why did she turn around like that? When they were talking about how Yoimiya and Ayaka went swimming, I was like, dang, they really just went swimming in their full clothes. Like, Ayaka really dove in the water with this full outfit on.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Okay. Well, let's put together an event party consisting of all of the most synergistic characters you've ever seen. That will include, of course, our dear Ayaka, and our dear Furina, and our dear Yoimiya. Who should be our third slot? I don't have Ayato. He's also not in this. Shiori's not a character yet. I guess the Traveler will have to do. And then our final character,
I await your instruction.
Disney Channel. So in the meantime... Hello, Estelle. Mortar and Estelle. Ha ha ha. All of my crystal chunks gone, reduced to atoms. Just like a ghost.
It's filming time again. Our schedule is jam-packed for the next couple of days too. We've got so many different locations and sets to cover. Anyway, let's head out and meet up with the others.
Now, the real question is, should we give her the mist splitter that has been reforged? For her 18,200. She only gets... You don't get that much crit rate from Blizzard Strayer, right? Yeah, you only get 55, 65. I mean, 73 is not bad. It always gets me, because I look at Ganyu's and I realize that... Oh, wait, did I change something on her? I think I did. It always gets me, because I realized that I used to have... I think I changed... Yeah, I changed this. It used to be this. And she used to have, like, 30 crit rate, and then I realized that she gets 55, so she had, like, 85 crit rate, and I was just like, bruh. No, I do just like having Skyward on her more. I like how it looks in the Fontaine outfit. That looked pretty cool. The shadows are less cool, but... Oh, that's a cool transition for the time, I guess.
Good work, everyone! We're looking to wrap with our two main ladies today. I can already smell our success.
Sorry, that's probably Paimon.
What do you mean, looking to wrap?
It means completing the filming of all their scenes.
Oh, aren't you the expert now? This upcoming scene is the two musketeers' final confrontation with the Baron. There will be quite a bit of action, but no choreography beyond what we've already rehearsed.
Lights, camera, action?
Anyway, get ready. Lights, camera, action!
The view is beautiful tonight. It reminds me of that fateful night 10 years ago. And now that I've said it, I can even make out the faint fragrance of herbal tea in the air.
Enough, villain! It's time that you pay for the death of our mother!
We should... I hope there's an animated cutscene. It's gotta be, right? It's the flagship. There's gotta be a cutscene, right?
My dear Iris, have you forgotten your manners? How can you speak like this to your own father?
I'd sooner swallow all of my teeth than call you father.
What did I expect? Seems the daughters have turned out to be just as obstinate as their foolish mother. In this world, mora and status is everything.
Is that correct, Grandma? Grandma? Is that correct grammar? Isn't it supposed to be R?
She thought she could blackmail me using her children and force me to grant her recognition and concessions? Ah, how naive can a woman be?
His model is not doing his voice actor justice. Voice actor's really going all in, and the guy's face is just not, his mouth movement's just not delivering it.
Mom never asked a single thing of you. All she wished was for us to live a peaceful life, just like the others.
It was you who personally brewed the poison of prejudice and sent Mother to her death. Compared to that deadly poison, the 2 bullets that will soon pierce through your heart will be like sweet mercy.
And that hand animation is really funny. She's got her whole hand wrapped.
And that's exactly why I said you're just as naive as her. Did you really think 2 muskets would be enough to defeat me?
Behold, Kevlar.
So let's see. What is stronger, mora and power, or the 2 muskets in your hands?
Cutscene.
Get them!
This isn't a... What does she do? What does she do? Huh. So, we can't use her Ascension 4. So how do we... Every time a nearby character... Oh, okay, cool. So we can't even use, like, half of her kit. That doesn't activate. Okay. So basically what I'm hearing is we can use her C2, and that's about it. Hello. Hello. Is this a requiem? Are they gonna threaten to delete my save file? Also, why are they making me use this crappy trial Ayaka? What happened to if you have the character in your party they don't get replaced. What happened to that? Why do I have to use this, like... What? I refuse.
It'll
Here
be
come the
okay.
fireworks!
Cover each other, Iris. And Mother will be watching over us too.
Bam! Wait, this is the perfect time! Melt Ayaka! I'm gonna use Ayaka as a cryo applier. I need all of you to get over here so I can use Ayaka as a cryo applier. Why is she... okay. Cryo application. Cryo...
You've lost.
To think I'd lose to my own 2 kids.
He would have gotten away with it too. If it weren't for you pesky kids, you meddling kids, and your dog too.
We are no children of yours, and we'll never call that place our home.
They're putting the no in Oshi no Ko.
Then tell me, what did you do all this for? You lost your mother, and will soon kill your father as well. What will you gain in the end, other than sentences for your crimes?
The ending of Hoshiai no Sora.
We will gain our long-awaited justice.
Dong. And then, you know what happens after that? They reveal that it's not actually a drama at all. It's not a thriller. It's not a drama. It's not a murder mystery in any way, shape, or form. It is, in fact, a sitcom with a live studio audience! Okay.
It's over.
Finally, it's over.
I get that they're just using the characters, but I really don't like the casting of Chevreuse as the sister. Because, honestly, they don't look anything alike.
So, where will you go now, Tulip?
They don't look anything alike.
I'm not too sure, Iris. Maybe somewhere with lots of flowers? After all, Mother always did love going where the blossoms were. What about you?
I want to go visit Mother's grave.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Huh? Tulip, look!
It's just like that episode of Sword Art Online.
What is it?
It's Mother's favorite.
Oh.
The rainbow rose. Look, it's blooming again.
Did it bloom into you?
Excellent! That was beyond mesmerizing. Even I didn't expect the scene to go so well. And we got it in a single take. All right, everyone. We've got a wrap for Tulip and Iris. Congratulations, Ayaka and Chevreuse!
Amazing performance.
Thank you. I didn't expect our parts to wrap so quickly. I wish I could savor the experience for just a bit longer.
Paimon totally understands. Paimon's not ready to say goodbye to the clapperboard either. Filming has really been a lot of fun. You were great too, Chevreuse. The way you said, long-awaited justice. It gave Paimon chills.
I'll be honest. The movie, the actual, movie that we've, done the filming for so far has been kind of mid. It's not really wow, greatest novel, one of the best novels in Fontaine.
That is indeed my favorite line in the whole book. I still remember trying to act it out in my room the first few times I read it.
Whoa, Paimon would have never guessed you're that type.
Who doesn't like stories where the guilty are punished and justice prevails over evil? Don't forget, I'm the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Captain, I have something urgent to report.
Please excuse me, everyone. I'll be back in just a moment.
I'm much more interested in the real-life murder mystery they're investigating.
Oh? Was she whisked away by work already? I was just about to tell her how great she did.
It seemed like some urgent official business.
Fish?
Then perhaps we should thank
Official?
the stars that we were able to wrap both of your parts so quickly today.
Official?
Switching around the filming schedule would have been a real pain. Anyway, I actually came over to let everyone know that we're all done for today. You can go home and get some rest. And one last thing, Miss Ayaka. Your acting skills today were immaculate as always. Are you sure you won't consider taking up full-time acting? See, I just happen to know this great troupe that's still looking for a lead actress.
Thank you for your kind words, Director Farina. Unfortunately, there are still many matters that I have to take care of back home at the Yashiro Commission. I cannot remain in Fontaine to pursue an acting career.
I mean, you could.
Nevertheless, I will make sure to treasure this incredible opportunity in my heart.
She could just be like, nah, I'm staying here. Sorry, guys.
Oh, that's a shame. But I understand. Just let me know if you ever change your mind.
I believe it's also about time for me to take my leave. But hopefully I'll see you on set over the next few days. Even though my part's wrapped, I'd still like to swing by and help out the crew. See you tomorrow, Traveler in Paimon.
When was the last time we saw Ayaka in her actual outfit?
Yep, see you tomorrow.
Because the last event well, I guess like the last event before the ending when she put on the costume.
What should we do next? Maybe we'll go investigate the case some more with Shivers today.
Traveler, Paimon, please come with me.
Huh? Where are we going?
Fontaine PD, open up.
Say that our ship has finally chanced upon one of those small, remote islands of intel.
Okay. She's officially no longer acting, so she's gonna go back to being forehead. I don't know. I don't know which one of these I like more. This feels fun and exciting now that I haven't had her in her normal skin for a while. It looks fresh and fun and exciting. That's how I felt when I switched Kaching too. I switched her back for a while and I was like, whoa, it's fun and exciting because it's different. Okay, I'll be honest. This like purple and white or like bluish like whatever like cryo glow, that looks really weird. It's like a glow stick though. It's like she's going to an idol concert. Where are we going to investigate? Oh, convenient. The Children of the Sky? Numidochi sounds like it's a food.
Paimon's exhausted. Paimon definitely didn't expect having to float this far after a full day of filming. So, Chevras, why did you take us here?
So she could shoot us and then leave a rose next to our body.
Affirmative. It wasn't anything conclusive, but it should show us a clear way forward. Have you ever heard of someone by the name of Emily?
No.
Oh, you mean that famous perfumer?
No.
She's a good friend of mine. She's lent me her aid several times in the past to resolve some difficult cases. After I discovered the rainbow rose at the scene of the murder, I sent it to her. After all, she's probably the foremost expert on flowers and scents in all of Fontaine.
Murder? I hardly know her.
And then?
There was nothing remarkable about the flower or the trace amounts of soil left on it.
Flower? I hardly know her.
But according to Emily, the rainbow rose left by the killer was derived from a very rare cultivar.
Killer? I hardly know her.
Huh. Paimon didn't know that there were different varieties of rainbow rose. Paimon just thought they grew everywhere in the wild.
Flowers that are deliberately cultivated will always show some different features from those that bloom in the wild. We already knew that the rose left at the scene belonged to a special cultivar, but with Emily's expertise, We were able to pinpoint the place where it was first picked from.
Cultivar? I hardly know R.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. So whoever first planted that rainbow rose was probably the killer.
Precisely. And after we checked what we learned against some sales records from the past, we discovered that there's only one person in all of Fontaine who could grow and sell this specific cultivar.
Walter White.
Really? And who is it?
It's the novelist.
But didn't you say he had an alibi?
To be clear, I haven't changed my mind about him. I still don't think he was the one who pulled the trigger. However,
He did not do the
doesn't mean the true
Fandango.
culprit never visited him at his home or never purchased a rainbow rose from his garden. Whatever the case, we will have to confirm a number of things with him.
So you mean the next place we need to go is...
Yes, we're going to pay him a visit at his home.
You be careful about that, Chevreuse. You be careful about that. Why does that one run away? Oh, the tracking was not strong enough. It suddenly made a dash. It suddenly made a run for it. Not even the homing power of Yoimiya's whatever these are was enough to stop him. Oh, that's actually very close by. Who should we sacrifice? I think it'd be really funny if it was Yoimiya. Oh, for once, it's actually getting to that place. You don't just fall out of the air 20 meters away from it.
That should be his house.
There are so many Gardamex stationed around the place. That's pretty unusual, right?
No, sounds about right for a random house out in the middle of the overworld.
According to what he told me last time we spoke, he hired them so he won't be harassed or disturbed.
Huh. So there are a lot of flowers in his garden, but Paimon doesn't think we'll be able to pick one without alerting the Gardamex.
What if we dress up like a blubber beast?
Right. Which is exactly why I think there has to be a special connection between him and the killer.
So, should we knock?
You should always knock, Paimon.
Just wait here for now.
You don't want to just
I'd like
bust
to
into
take
his
care of a
home.
number of those
Fontaine
Gardamex
PD, open
first.
up!
But they're so far away. How are you planning to do that?
With a gun.
Don't forget, Paimon, I'm actually the real-life captain of the Musketeers.
She's gonna be just like, whatever his name was. What do they call him? Lloyd? Lloyd Tuatha. Oh, cool. This thing again. Bam! Headshot! Bam! Headshot! They are not concerned at all. They are not concerned about this at all. Why is it playing the wind trace music? It's really funny.
All clear. Let's go.
We'll neutralize them with 6 very loud shots of my
A
gun.
little nervous now that we know he could be the killer. Can we go over our plan of action again?
We knock on his door, and then we bust it
I'll
down.
go knock on the door and make sure it's safe inside. Once we're sure that we're in the clear, I'll ask him to come with us for a quick round of questioning at the guard's headquarters.
But can't we just arrest him?
We still have no evidence that he's the killer, or that he lent the killer any direct aid. Still, it would be appreciated if you could pick a rainbow rose from his garden for me while I'm talking to him. It'll help the Marachose Phantom confirm Emily's theory.
Sure, no problem. Just be careful, Chevreuse.
No, his name's Lug, not Lloyd. I knew Lloyd wasn't right.
Mr. Baptiste!
John
Are you home?
Baptiste?
Who could it be at this hour? Oh,
It's you, Officer Shavras.
Would you mind accompanying me to the guard's headquarters, Mr. Baptiste? We would like to ask you some questions about a case.
Oh, is it still regarding the murder case from before?
I cannot confirm or deny that at this time.
So it is then.
Listen, I need you to come with me, Mr. Baptiste.
Miss Shavras, I'll save you the trouble. Oh, and you two over there? There's no need for you to pick my flowers either. It's not time for them to bloom yet.
Picking a man's flower. How rude. How uncouth.
Okay.
By saving me the trouble, you mean...
I will confess, I was the killer.
He was the killer of the Rainbow Rose Moon.
Huh?
He just admitted he's guilty.
Please relax, everyone. I'm not armed. The musket you're looking for has been buried in my backyard.
Then it's my responsibility to inform you, Mr. Baptiste, that everything you say right now will be used as evidence for the inevitable trial.
Yes, I am perfectly aware of that.
Who is this guy? He sounds like somebody.
I must say, I hate this feeling.
Oh? Is it because I confessed? Or because you've been proven wrong?
Both, I suppose.
Oh. Oh, kind of reminds me of Chong Yun. That's it. Kind of sounds like Bo Bridgeland.
For the same reason as the one I wrote out in my novel, of course. I did it to exact revenge. I know you haven't figured out the link between the two of us. Had you done so, I'd have been taken away to the headquarters a long time ago. But that won't stop me from always remembering his grotesque face. After all, he was the one who killed my mother.
Your mother is still healthy and well.
You know, I was adopted as a child. I was referring to my birth mother.
That was never recorded in the orphanage's records.
Please forgive a 6-year-old child for concocting some lies to protect himself after watching his mother die right in front of him.
So, your novel, it was like a record of your life?
No, of course not. It was a work of fiction with many embellished parts. But I am indeed the illegitimate son of a wealthy and influential man who abused his power to murder my mother. That part was 100% real.
But the man you killed didn't have a Mora to his name.
He was a hired assassin, an irredeemable beast who sank his fangs into a defenseless woman just for a few bags of Mora.
But if that's really the truth, you wouldn't be telling us any of this now. You still haven't managed to take revenge against your father, the true mastermind behind it all.
I never thought I'd hear that kind of thing from the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
I'm simply skeptical about your motives.
It's simple, really. I've grown tired of everything and don't want to shoulder this burden anymore. You may have considered me too soft to pull the trigger. Well, as it turns out, you are exactly right. I've become overwhelmed by the aftermath of the murder.
So you're going to call a stop to your revenge, just like that?
The true mastermind is too rich and too powerful for me. I've accepted that I will never be able to avenge my mother alone.
And so what? The characters in your book never gave up.
Now, Officer Shavras, I'm the one who has killed a man, aren't I? Are you trying to convince me to commit another crime?
What's your father's name? How do you plan to prove the veracity of all of your claims?
Well, I'd like to speak with you privately.
Sure. Why don't we speak privately at the guard's headquarters?
No, it has to be here. I must ensure that we won't be overheard.
Fine. Let's talk here.
When I said won't be overheard, I meant by anyone.
He's like, I'd like to talk privately. And she's like, we can do it back at the PD. And he's like, no, we have to do it here so nobody hears us. And she's like, fine, spill it. And he's like, I said privately?
I would like to speak with you and you alone.
Bye.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Please stay safe, Chevres.
He's visionless, Paimon. What's she gonna do? Or what's he gonna do exactly?
Let's hear it.
Will you really believe what I'm about to say?
He's just some schmuck. She has a Genshin.
Well, that depends on what you're going to tell me.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Then listen closely.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung. Hello, Dawn. I don't know the full words to that. So that's why I stopped. What is it? I'm looking at it right now. "'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nuzzled, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads, and Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the roof there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutter, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When, what to my wondering eyes should appear, but a miniature sleigh and a tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Farina. For rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted, called them by name. I'm very curious to see what that sounded like on stream. I want to hear it. I want to hear what that sounded like on stream. It was so loud. You can't even tell what I'm saying.
So that's how it's all connected.
Yeah, you couldn't even hear what I was saying. Okay, that's kind of disappointing. It was one jump scare with the background effects that came on before I turned them off. Then you really couldn't hear me. It was certainly no London bridges.
So, it seems you believe me after all.
He sounds like somebody.
Do you want me to go public with this?
No, of course not. At least, not right now.
He sounds like somebody.
Then why did you bother telling me?
To leave a record.
You've read my work. What do you think?
Because nobody deserves to disappear. Disappear. When you're falling in a forest and when you hit the ground.
Even if you were to go public with all of this right now, he'd simply deny everything.
All you need is for somebody to find you. I bet Nouvelette is his dad. I bet Nouvelette killed his mother.
It's been too long. Almost 20 years. Anything that could be used as evidence has long faded away. Even if there might have been a solitary island of truth once upon a time, it has long sunk beneath the waves by now. Justice will never find him.
Not if you don't try.
I know that as the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol, you will always stand on the side of justice. But do you really think a cushy life in prison really constitutes justice for him? I bet he could lead an extremely comfortable life in the fortress of Meripede.
What are you trying to say?
I've been observing you from a distance. Your portrayal of the musketeer
Oh,
was
mother-
exquisite. Pull the trigger of justice against him. Let the villain get what he deserves.
Become my accomplice.
You want me to let you go so you may complete your revenge?
No, Officer Chavras. I know that would be impossible. No. What I'd like is for you to perform the deed on my behalf.
Become complicit. Meanwhile, not far away.
Oh, Shivra sure is taking her time. What could they be talking about anyway?
Parcheesi.
Oh, Paimon's worried. What if he decided to attack her?
He's visionless.
Oh, you do have a point. Still, do you have any idea who the rich person might be? And why the novelist doesn't want us to hear what he's saying to Chevres?
Sorry to keep you waiting, you two.
It's gonna be Xavier.
Hey, how did your talk go?
Did you figure out who it was?
I've already sent someone to escort Baptiste back to the headquarters for questioning. He wasn't lying about the musket. It was indeed buried in his backyard.
But what about the name? Did he tell you the name of the rich guy?
Xavier.
Yes, he did. But for now, I have to return to the Special Patrol. There are still a few loose ends I need to tie up.
It feels like she's keeping something from us. But as Lumine, we are not privy to the conversation that we as the player have just witnessed.
I'll probably be quite busy over the next few days, so apologies if you don't see me on set.
Alright, Paimon understands if you can't tell us everything you know. We'll just keep an eye on the steambird then.
Javroos also has thigh pudge.
Actually, there's still something else I need your help with.
It's like they've decided that that's the new hot thing to give all the characters. Mia doesn't have thigh pudge. Her legs are like sticks. I wonder, actually, hold on, let me check. It's because of the models, right? Yeah, it's the models. Oh, you have pants on. You're not a... You also have pants on. You also have pants on. Where are the tall male models without... Where are the tall male models without... Where? Where are they? They've all got pants on. I can't make an accurate judgment if I can't see their legs. Wait, hold on. Hold on, wait. And no, his pants just changed. No, that won't work either. What do you mean it is the following morning? What do you mean? Oh, is it because it's past midnight? It's past midnight. The quarter past midnight. They keep on running, running from a red light like they're trying to burn the night away, away, away. Oh.
Well, guess there's no point in worrying about it now. Let's go join up with the others.
Noir and Talvat. The continent of Talvat has its own laws.
Good morning! Hayaka and I were just talking about you.
Is Chevres still not joining us today?
She said that weird. It sounded like she said Ayaka. Yoka.
Probably not. We haven't seen her either.
Huh? That's such a Director Farina said that we've only got a few small scenes left before wrapping up the entire thing. She even said that she'll get me into a couple scenes, so everyone will have a chance to shine in front of the camera.
Like Katy Perry.
We were also planning on having a victory feast once we're all finished filming. You can join us, right?
Yes, it'll be the perfect time for everybody to recap what has happened so far.
If only Chevros was here. I still haven't taken a photo with her.
I'm afraid that can't be helped. Those special patrol folks are like phantoms when they've got a case on their hands.
But to be honest, I'm even more concerned by what I read in the Steambird earlier this morning. It said that the killer in the murder case was none other than the author of the Two Musketeers.
Oh yeah, I heard about that too. He came forward and confessed his crimes, but gave no explanation as to why he pulled the trigger. We didn't know about this case at all when we joined the film. Is it going to affect the reception of our work?
I wonder if this is based on anything that happened in real life.
From a pure publicity standpoint, this will draw.
Is this a pop culture reference to something that happened last year? Was that this year? Was that this year?
Perfectly comfortable with garnering attention through means other than artistic skill.
Was that this year? Was it this year that Alec Baldwin shot that lady?
To be fair, I feel like that ship sailed the moment you allowed yourself to be named as the director on our posters.
It's not my fault that I'm super popular. What was that saying again? My popularity has,
Sunk to an all-time low?
spread to the four corners of Tibet.
Da-dum. There are 5 acts to this. We still got one more after this, right? Why is the screen black? What's happening? Oh.
Excuse me, everyone.
Xavier! Feels like it's been ages since we last saw you.
Oh, it's gonna, or is it gonna be the funder, the backer?
I've been talking nonstop with the Film Association, and I'm absolutely swamped trying to coordinate the film's marketing. So forgive me for not being around more often, but please believe me when I say that I will make sure everyone's hard work gets the exposure it deserves.
Are they gonna make it the backer? Because we're like, here are 2 characters. They're totally irrelevant that we've never introduced before. They'll be gone after this event.
Oh, seems like you've been fighting your own battles.
Yes, that's one way to put it. Oh, and before we begin the final round of filming, please allow me to finally introduce you to the original investor of our film, Mr. Morris.
A pleasure to meet you all.
It's totally him.
Yes.
It's totally gonna be him. He's gonna be like, oh no, I've gotta pull my funding.
Issues you've encountered with your financial situation, and genuinely hope that things have taken a turn for the better.
Oh, well, the situation has indeed improved somewhat.
Don't worry, Mr. Morris. Accidents and last-minute challenges happen all the time. There's no need to blame yourself over it. The good news is that we're almost done filming now, and I would even say that this is the best story I've ever seen.
Is that so? I see. That was great news.
All right, now that we've gotten all the pleasantries out of the way, let's get this show on the road. We'll mostly be filming typical people and scenery from the streets today to improve the sense of environmental ambiance in some parts of the film. Oh, and there'll be a cameo for Mr. Kamisato and Miss Yoimiya as well. They'll be used to show outsider perspectives on the fates of the 2 musketeers.
That's right. Ayato should be here any minute.
Excellent! Then let's start with the scenery shots. Camera and clapper loader, you're up.
Yep, we'll be ready.
Remember, all we need are some wide zoom shots of the streets. If you happen to find some particularly lovely patches of flowers and grass, feel free to grab some close-ups of those as well.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
Lights! Camera! Action! Okay, now move the camera slowly. Try to focus on that flower. What's wrong? Just adjust the focal length a bit. Something the matter?
It's not responding like usual. It's a glitch in the matrix.
Huh? But wasn't it working fine for all the days before? Veronique, can we try a different camera?
No problem. How about this one?
All right, let's give it another try. Lights, camera, action! Don't tell me. This one is broken too? Veronique, do we have any other spare ones we can use?
I'm afraid we only brought these two today.
What? Then go find a workshop to get them repaired right away! Oh, and you too, Bono! Go find our spare camera in the warehouse and bring it back to the set!
On it.
Greetings, everyone.
Veronique,
My apologies for
open the camera. Veronique, open the camera.
Is something the
Veronique, can we not delay filming?
It seems like there are some issues with the filming equipment today. We're stuck for the moment.
I see.
Well, let's not just stand here twiddling our thumbs. Actors, to the makeup booth. We'll start on the next scene as soon as we get a working camera.
The people at the workshop told me that the part which holds the lens in place seemed to have fallen off. That's
L
super strange.
ratio.
It was perfectly fine just yesterday.
Well, no time to dwell on that now. Let's get back to filming. Ahem! Quiet on set! Places, everyone! Lights! Camera! Action!
By the way, have you heard about that recent murder case?
Yes, I have. It seems that they've caused quite the commotion in the city.
I heard that the chief of the guards is so mad about not catching the culprit that he's about to explode.
Oh? I find that quite hard to imagine, considering how he already looks most days.
Director, we have a problem.
Oh, we're in the middle of a take! Couldn't you wait until we wrapped up this scene?
No, Director, our film, all the finalized film that we've been keeping in the case has disappeared.
Oh, wait, what did you say?
Mr. Bono, please take me to where the film was kept right away.
I'm coming too.
No, Yoimiya, you have to stay here. Oh. Okay, listen up. Everyone who's not working on this current scene can go with Bono to look for the film. Everyone else, stay put and wrap up the scene. Unbelievable. How could all these problems happen in just one day?
After some time.
We're back.
How did it go? Did you find the film?
No.
We found it in the sewers.
Huh? In the sewers? Is the film still okay?
The Parisian sewers?
We discovered it just in time, so we should still be able to salvage it. The others are checking now to see if we lost any specific scenes.
You scared me for a moment there. I nearly thought we had lost everything.
She was about to be rolling in the deep.
I really don't want to experience that feeling of despair again.
Okay, but who could have stolen the film and dumped it there?
The Grinch.
Could it be some competitors working on other films?
But if they wanted to harass us, why wait until the last day?
Okay, we don't have time to really look into it right now. Let's strike while the iron is still hot and wrap this thing up once and for all.
But when you think about it, Paimon, isn't the last day the best day? Because then, like, if it gets ruined, they don't have time to finish, like, to refilm things.
Yeah, let's finish it.
We finally wrap up the final scenes. We overcame the limits. They were a wall. We gave it all to watch them fall.
Entry to the festival, The Two Musketeers, has now concluded filming.
Paimon is spent. It's so late already.
Even though the filming process proved to be extremely challenging, everyone provided valuable and unique contributions to the final product. Thank you all for your dedication and support.
And just like Director Farina, I would also like to extend my most heartfelt thanks to all of you. Really, you've all helped me so much. I just...
All right. Let's save the awards speech for later, and hopefully also get some rehearsals in before the real thing. Anyway, now it's time to party! Let's all make our way to the beach and have a celebration feast so loud and fun that even the blubber beast will want in.
They're gonna go down to the beach each. I gotta pick these up though. Regional specialties and all. They're conveniently right in front of my face.
Whoa, this place is hopping. Everyone's finally getting to relax after wrapping up the film. Let's go chat with someone.
Have you ever seen a fireworks show, Mr. Morris? It's
I'm a...
Speaking of fireworks. Oh, that was not nearly as exciting as I thought it was gonna be. There we go. There we go. This is fine. This is fine. They're fine.
This is turning out to be quite the party.
Look at her like, why is she standing like that? It's such a weird posture.
I was thinking... of course,
I'd be...
Thank you for the offer, Mr. Xavier, but...
Is that so? Well, then in...
Hey, Ayato! How's your work been going?
Everything went rather smooth.
Ayato told me that we've already so the next time we visit.
Oh, that's great! Oh, wait. Wouldn't Yai Miko get upset if that happens? You've got a point.
The cultural exchange won't only feature literatures of both nations, of course.
Whoa!
When the time comes, be sure.
Farina!
Oh, my darling clapper load.
Paimon thinks you work. Worst of all, Paimon started having...
Hey, if anything, shouldn't I be...
that...
Anyway, what's most important... Hey, no need.
Wait, now that you mention it, if we did win the prize, would Farina just get a statue of herself?
Come on, I don't need that kind.
But just imagine! Farina accepting the Farina Award and holding a Farina statue.
I'm going back to my dessert now. You all can keep discussing that on your own.
What do you mean talk to Oh, we gotta talk to Chiori. Chiori and the Will-O-Wisp. Or is it Will of the Wisp?
Chiori!
Hey, you two.
Are you not really into these
Not particularly. But this is still better than fun.
But if this film...
Yes, that's highly...
Are you still worried about...
That and all the...
You're...
But why today of all days? No.
How are you doing, Mr. Morris?
Well, you could say that...
Judging by how much fun everyone's having, is there something that...
Oh, well, I'm just...
Oh, no!
What is...
I prepared a whole batch of
Fireworks, you say?
Could you help me carry them over, Mr. Morris?
Me?
I just wanted to make pretty please, Mr. Morris. These are some of the best...
But...
It's okay, just come with me. If we're sneaky enough, nobody else will see us leaving.
There's a joke here somewhere.
All right.
The warehouse is right over here. I moved the fireworks there in advance, so it shouldn't be too much work bringing them back.
It's still a ways away from the party.
This is fine.
Sorry about that, Mr. Morris. It's probably because I'm used to carrying fireworks all the time, so it doesn't feel like a lot of work to me.
She's like Katy Perry. This is one of the designs of all time. This is definitely a design of all time.
Time for a light show.
Yep, that Thundering Pulse is one of the weapons of all time. I'm using the secret patented you can kill Yoimiya in the story quest. With the power of Dendro, anything's possible. Now, imagine if burning was as effective on the enemies as it was on us.
Oh, fizzled out.
Whoa, wait, what? Why am I here? What? Huh? Well, Molten Lord, your time has come. The crabs can't save you now.
Whirling snow. Sakura swirl.
Not even the crabs can save you now.
Propagate. Strike a pop. Scatter. That didn't count.
Absorb Pyro. Absorb Pyro. It didn't absorb Pyro.
The show begins.
The show Bacons? Okay. Now. Oh, do we have to talk again? Interesting. My Yoimiya would never die in a fire like that. She's too smart. All these fake Yoimiyas dying to the fire. They didn't start the fire.
Hey, you two.
Are you not really?
Not
Yes,
Are you still working?
that, and but why today of all days? No.
How are you doing, Mr. Morris? Yeah.
Well,
Judging by how much fun everyone's is there?
oh, well,
Oh no!
oh, well,
I prepared a whole.
fireworks, she's
Could you help me carry them over, Miss?
me.
Pretty please, Mr. Morris.
But
It's okay. The warehouse is right over here. I moved the fireworks there in advance, so it shouldn't be too much work bringing them back.
it's still a ways away from the party.
Sorry about that, Mr. Morris. It's probably.
Kabedan.
It's dark in here. Wait here, Mr. Morris. I think the light switch should be somewhere over here.
Well, why did I have to get roped into this? What was that? Who's there? Get me out! Get me out of here!
Did you really think you'd get away, Morris?
You've got the wrong guy. It wasn't me. I'm not the killer.
You know, Eliza died a far more heroic death than this. She fought your assassin to the end, to save the children she had hidden beneath the floorboards. That is Eliza's pendant. The one with a photo of you two inside. The one you gave her. Ring any bells?
It's a fake! It has to be! There's no way!
No way your assassin didn't destroy it, you mean? Did you ever love her, Morris? Or was killing her always the plan?
No, please. Listen to me. I told Eliza to keep us a secret. I paid her plenty for her silence. I never thought she'd keep the child. Everything was gonna come out, and I had no choice. She forced my hand. No! I'm begging you. I have money. Just name your price, please.
You can keep your Mora, and you can go to hell. I'm Captain Shovraz of the Special Patrol. Morris, you're under arrest for Eliza's murder.
Huh?
Ha! You're on candid camera. Got him.
You're under arrest too, prop manager Veronique. Or perhaps I should call you the Second Musketeer.
Got him.
What's going on? This wasn't in the script.
I was like, Yoimiya's gonna get killed. She's gonna be like Aoi in Danganronpa 3. She's gonna get stabbed. Makoto's gonna wake up after they all get knocked out, and he's gonna look over, and she's gonna see her splayed out on the ground. They're just like actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf. There's blood everywhere. And then and there's a knife stabbed in her chest, and then she's gonna wake up, and she'll sit up, and the knife will comically fall out of her chest and reveal that it's actually like one of those plastic like spring toys, like in Knives Out, and that she's covered in ketchup.
Drop the gun, Veronique.
Why? Why would you keep me from exacting revenge on this heartless monster?
Drop your weapon. This is my final warning.
What is going on?
Do I have to spell it out for you, Morris? Everything that took place just now was staged to get you to confess the truth.
Including Veronique shooting at you.
But this last part is all improv, of course.
Shivers, you told us you wanted us to help you stage a play. You never said anything about the Second Musketeer.
It's because even I had no way to confirm my theory until now. Thank you for your performance, Yoimiya. Could I trouble you to go and bring in the other Special Patrol members? They should be on standby just outside. Oh, and please tell the other cast members not to worry about us. We'll be rejoining them shortly.
On it.
So what do you think, Morris? Care to talk about what happened 20 years ago? My patience is limited, you know. Don't force me to take you back to the interrogation room. I'd wager that you wouldn't last for more than a minute in there. With the recording we made, you have no chance of winning in court. Cooperating with us now is the most practical move.
All right. I'll talk. I hired an assassin to murder Eliza. She once worked as a maid on my family's estate. She was very beautiful, and after some time I fell for her.
They even gave her the dead anime mom hair.
We kept our relationship a secret and carried out an affair for some time, but it wasn't long before she became pregnant. And if my parents ever found out, they would have stripped me of my inheritance and status, driven me out of my home. I also didn't expect Eliza to insist on bringing the pregnancy to term. She even asked me to leave my family and travel far, far away with her.
She believed that you were truly in love with her.
I didn't have a choice. I gave her a large sum of Mora, told her to leave the family and to get rid of the baby. But then years later, she sent me a letter There were photos of 2 children, and she even asked if I could find some time to visit them.
Huh? 2 children? Paimon thought Baptiste was the only... you mean...
Even if she had the children against your will, you could have just ignored the letter entirely. Why kill her?
I had just gotten engaged to be married to an heiress from another wealthy family. So if anyone were to find out about Elisa, my life would be completely ruined. I didn't have a choice.
No. You always had a choice. You just made the wrong choice. Again.
Do you know how it feels to watch your mother be killed right in front of you? My brother and I were hardly even school age yet. We were hidden beneath the floorboards, grasping each other's hands like a lifeline. We were so terrified that we didn't even know we could ever take a breath. All we could do was to watch Mother try to fight back, and then collapse to the floor. Even after the assassin left, we were still too terrified to leave our hiding spot. We thought that he might come back. It was only until the next evening when we finally climbed out and gathered around our mother. But she had already become cold and stiff to the touch.
You made up your mind right then and there to bring this case to light.
Not only that, we resolved to get our revenge.
And that's why you became the Musketeers.
No, that's why I became a musketeer. The man from before was also killed by me. My brother had nothing to do with it.
I figured as much.
You did?
I once told these two that he didn't look like a killer to me. His confession from that night also rubbed me the wrong way. I think what really tipped me off was, how could I not feel a sense of regret in him?
Huh?
He confessed faster than any criminal I've ever met, but he didn't say a single word about you. He insisted that he was the sole perpetrator in the case. But after the questioning ended, I disassembled the musket we dug up from his backyard, put it in front of him, and told him to reassemble it. Wanna guess how far he got? He had no idea where to even start. He's never touched a gun in his life. Based on that, I determined that he was not acting alone. He only surrendered himself to draw our attention and create a moment of opportunity for his partner. So, I decided to play along. And as expected, the second musketeer followed us without hesitation once she saw Morris get separated from the rest of the cast. Besides, why else would he call the novel The Two Musketeers?
But how did you know it was Veronique?
I figured it out the moment Baptiste told me his father's name. That so-called financial crisis was all just a ruse. He just wanted to sign up as the investor and then leave the film without any source of funding. After all, he has a vested interest in minimizing the reach of this story. It's really just the same thing as what he did to Elisa all those years ago.
Human scum.
But then Xavier pulled out all the stops and got the film made against all odds. Morris couldn't have that. With the killer in custody, he figured it was safe to act. And so he came to visit the set today, just as I expected.
Wait, so you were behind all those mishaps today?
As for the identity of the second musketeer, I assumed they'd probably stay close to Morris and look for an opening. And if they already knew that Morris was the film's investor, then that narrowed the list of potential suspects as well. Furthermore, being the props manager would allow the culprit to avoid scrutiny by purchasing mechanical parts in the name of the crew. With that hypothesis in mind, I went back to check Baptiste's orphanage adoption records. Guess whose name I saw on the same page, just a few lines from his.
My brother. He trusted you.
As in, he trusted me to perform the deed on his behalf?
He trusted you to stand on the side of justice.
I am.
I thought you could do it as well. Oh, the look on your face when you told him to go to hell. I really thought you'd put a bullet in his brain. You know what he has done. Are you telling me that you'd rather see him spend the rest of his life living like a king in the Fortress of Meripede? I will never be able to forget the feeling of my mother's cold, lifeless hands. And you would call this ending fair? Is this what you call justice?
I won't lie, Veronique. I did hesitate when your brother first told me about the truth. I wondered. I agonized over whether I should really put a bullet in his head.
So why don't you?
Because that's not the age rating for this game!
Because that should never be how justice is carried out in this world. Perhaps, to you, justice is simply reciprocated. An eye for an eye, and a life for a life. But everyone has their own understanding of justice. If everyone were to pursue their own definition of it, there would be no more order in this world. Today, you'll kill Morris, and tomorrow, his children may come for you. The world cannot render judgments based on a desire for revenge. That will only lead to a cycle of revenge, as well as the destruction of order and civilized society. Fontaine is founded on a set of laws and a standardized code of justice. That is why we are the nation of justice. But with all that said, I will promise you this. Morris will not lead a cushy life in the fortress of Maripede.
Chevreuse, the rest of the Special Patrol is here.
Oh wow, all 2 of them.
Thank you so much, Yoimiya. Letelier, Terena, please take them away.
I still can't agree with your reasoning.
I know.
Justice has not been delivered. At least, not today.
Chevreuse.
Let's go. We should give an explanation to the crew. Thank you for your concern. I'm fine. I'm just thinking about the things in life that have driven people to take justice into their own hands.
Also, specifically in the context of like how Fontaine's legal system works, Chevreus's argument doesn't work nearly as well as it does in real life. Like, I get...
Who would have thought Morris would turn out to be... I'm at a loss of words. How could he have done something like this?
I get the reasoning in the real world with how, like, real world justice systems and, like, legal systems work, at least in the United States, behind Chevreus's reasoning. But that doesn't work nearly as well as Fontaine, because unlike in, like, the real world in Fontaine, when you go to the Fortress of Maripede, you basically aren't a human anymore. He might as well be dead.
I'm just glad that you're all safe and sound. Who knew that such a labyrinth of cases would be behind this story?
But it's just exceptions for the rules. I mean, they could totally just jail Veronique afterwards, too, but... You know? Also, like, Fontaine, Nation of Justice, the law must be upheld. Also, we just found out that justice is, like, totally a fake thing that they just arbitrarily decide on a will for a machine because they had to trick Celestia. Yay.
Well, what should we do now? We have a finished film, of course, but should we still go ahead with the premiere?
What do you mean? Shouldn't you be even more motivated to spread the word now that you've learned the truth?
Chiori is right. I'd also like more people to see this story for themselves.
But the real ending of the story seems to have deviated somewhat from the one in the script. Is that still acceptable to you, Miss Chevreuse?
The call is yours. We still have time to reshoot an ending if that's what you'd like.
No, it's fine as is. I like what we have for the catharsis. Romanticism is what gives works of art their appeal. Fiction is able to explore means of restitution that could never work in real life. Just like the real world, the world of stories also has its own set of rules and justice. These different possibilities are what initially drew me to reading in the first place.
Sounds good to me. I support your decision.
What about Veronique? Will she be okay?
She will soon face her judgment alongside her brother and Morris. If I had to guess, they'll probably all be sent to the Fortress of Maripede. I'll make sure to give Risley a heads up about it.
Oh, you mean that kind of heads up?
Exactly.
Ahem. All right, then the matter's settled. Now that everything's been taken care of, there's no reason for us to keep looking all gloomy and grumpy. Let's get back to the feast and enjoy each other's company. We'll be starting the post-production process tomorrow. You should join us, Chevres. You missed the first few hours of the party, didn't you?
All right. Count me in.
Then I'll wait for you over there.
Traveler, Paimon, could you wait for me by the sea after the... Thank you very...
Fanta. Wow, they're playing Genius Invocation TCG. Those are some large cards. Those are some large cards. Those TCG cards are very large.
Sorry for the wait.
Oh, we weren't waiting long at all. Is there something else you wanted to tell us?
No, I don't have anything new to share. I just felt that since you were my investigation partners, I should have another conversation with the two of you. Traveler, how would you have responded to Baptiste's request if you were in my shoes?
Lumine has no characterization, the Traveler has no characterization, all of their own character development has gone out the window because I'm in the one in control of their personality right now. I would have helped him.
Just like the protagonist of the story, huh? Can't say it doesn't suit you.
Besides, Lumine is vengeful.
When I was young, my father often took me here to swim. We'd come rain or shine, even when it was freezing cold. He told me that swimming was the best activity to train one's strength of will. You could never give up before reaching the shore, especially when the water was cold.
Oh? Why's that?
Because the moment you give up would be the moment you die. At that point, I still hadn't received my vision.
I mean, I guess that depends on what you call giving up. You could just do the dead man's float and just chill for a couple of minutes.
Winter, the chilly wind felt almost like knives on my skin, and the seawater was so frigid that it numbed my toes the moment I stepped in.
Then she got a pyrovision because she didn't want to have hypothermia.
I cried and begged my father to spare me from having to swim across, but he wouldn't listen. He used to be a member of the special
Amora
patrol
box.
as well. You could say it was his way of educating his children.
That sounds awful.
When he saw that I wouldn't stop crying, he just picked me up and tossed me into the icy water. The bone-chilling cold took away my senses. I couldn't feel anything but fear and rage. I waited for my father to save me, but one look and I knew he'd already started swimming for the opposite shore. I realized that if I were to give up, I really would die right then and there.
I do like, however, as much as I dislike the casting of Chevreuse because like plot stuff and like outfits, I do like that she has a mole and Ayaka also has a mole. That's pretty cool. Although Ayato also has a mole, so
to try and catch up to my father. Those few minutes felt longer than my whole life up until that point. I did, however, make it to the other side. I've never felt afraid about anything in my life after that, nor have I ever cried again.
That way of teaching would have never worked on Paimon.
Yeah, I don't think that was the right method for anyone. It's just that, working now as I am in the pursuit of justice, I still sometimes feel like I've been tossed into that winter sea all over again. The anger and the helplessness.
Chevres.
But the worse I feel, the more I know to never give up. The alternative would be to forever lose myself among the waves. Anyway, how about a race? Neither of us will drown, but we can still see who swims faster.
I'm game. Let me bust out Farina.
Paimon will grab the clapperboard to mark the start of the race.
Nice. Put me in my actual party. That's no fun. You're no fun, game. Wait. Is it my Traveler? It is my Traveler. Why couldn't they have done this earlier with Yoimiya? Why did I have to get stuck with a bad Yoimiya? Boosh. Oh, is she Numa? Wait, where's the swimming contest? A blubber... Oh, no, that's a swan. I don't... What are we doing? Oh. I was like, how This is a weird swimming contest. I will use the power of... Did I go too far away? I will use the power of the crab. Children of the crab. Cheapskate crabs, not giving me any items. Do I have to go through all of that again?
Sorry for the wait.
Genshin, why are you like this?
No, I don't have any. Traveler.
You know what was really bad?
He told me that.
The thing in Star Rail, the Pokemon event, where if you lost to Asta, you had to do the whole thing again, but you had to teleport back to... It teleported you back to the last anchor. So you had to run for like 30 seconds, and then you had to sit through all of the cutscenes over again, and you couldn't skip any of it. You just had to mash the text a bunch. That was annoying. Alright.
Whoa, that felt good.
You were so fast in the water.
Partly, but
Oh, so it's duty.
of course. Come on. To be honest, I do sometimes question whether the decisions I make are the right ones. But I know that no matter what, I must keep swimming. Because the only thing I've got my eyes on is the shore in the distance.
Please walk faster. Please walk faster.
Thank you for coming on this walk with me.
Huh. We're nearly back at Baptiste's house.
Huh. You're...
He really did plan a...
Huh? Wait. The rainbow roses in the garden. Even though it's a bit not on behalf of the special patrol this time. Oh, to be honest, once he didn't. When I went out to buy food, I learned that he had become. But we can talk about that another day. I actually have a lot of sympathy, but that doesn't mean I'll allow them to walk the films are different. I adore the I can't wait to catch the film one. Thank you for looking.
Wait until 2 days later. Noom. The day after tomorrow? I wonder if this counts. Like, can I go to the film festival? Can I go to the Fontanalia Film Festival at 3:30 in the morning? Noom. I wish there was a way... Can you just, like... Is there a way to, like, just not have this happen? Like, is it possible? Can we get a... Can we just not have it do this? Or is it just a cleverly... I don't get why it would work for... I get, like, the 1 day cycle. I don't know why it would do that for 2 days. Like, I get it's probably just a cleverly disguised loading screen. But is there really a difference between changing the in-game time to a day ahead versus 2 days ahead? It's not like it actually affects anything in the game.
Hey, it's been a while.
Hey there, you two.
The award ceremony is today, right? I'd give it a 90% chance. Farina! Oh, Paimon didn't... I'm sure the others will also be here in no time.
What?
Just open your eyes. Sure, you've also had conversations with the Opera House's operating staff. With the Mora, you...
But that's all credit to...
Well, give...
All right, but before that, Traveler and Paimon, could I trouble you to quickly pay a visit to the Fortress of Mer...
Huh? But shouldn't we
I wanted to ask... I haven't been able to find her recent... According to the papers, the culprits of the Musket murder case...
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Yep, just wait here, Xavier. And maybe...
All right, then I'll...
You should call us the Foreigners. I don't get why these things expire. I also don't like that they keep putting things right next to the appellative strokes and the hunting traps. You know what else I also don't like? Unless they fixed it. Have they fixed it? I hope they fixed it. They haven't. Why are these separated? What's up with this, huh? What's up with this? Why aren't they all next to each other?
This is as far as I'll be taking them. I'll leave the three of them to you now.
Got another errand to run?
Something like that.
He's back
I'm
with his
expected
cursed
at a party.
face.
Now that's something you don't hear every day.
No, it's just a...
Festivals really...
Call it the festival...
Yeah, you could say.
Were you talking about work?
We've already finished discussing. But you also... Here, how...
I suppose...
While another two people will...
Speaking of heroes...
You're here to invite me to the party.
Ooh, then let's hit that right away! See you, Risley! Happy fun!
And the same to you.
And the winner of the Farina Award for the first Fontenot, the Two Musketeers!
Why doesn't that sound like Navia?
Congratulations, Mr. Xavier.
We won? I can't believe it!
See? My take now. Please welcome to the stage the producer of the...
It really does sound like Navia.
Thank you.
Time really flies.
It certainly feels that way.
Will you come back to Font...
Of course, but how about you?
I can't say the thought is...
I will be eagerly...
Yeah, let's keep in touch.
Did you accomplish all...
Yes.
How has Ogu...
To my knowledge, she's...
Tell her I said hi.
I certainly...
I heard the thunderstorm has stopped.
Yes. And the
I quite like the sound of that.
I'd like to offer with the support of my entire crew, I would like to officially announce our film company, Musketeer Pictures!
Woohoo!
Then in that case...
Oh, Paimon didn't know we'd also be taking...
Director Farina, I believe you...
Huh? No!
It's an honor the director deserves.
They're gonna strong armor into it.
Just accept that you're not getting out of this. Ready, everyone? 3, 2, 1...
Musketeer Pictures!
The rare Lumine voice line? The rare Lumine voice line? And there she is, holding herself. With herself in the background. There's 3 Farinas. Cool. I like that it just ended right there. I like that there's nothing else. That's so good. That's so good. It just ended. There's no, like, let's talk about things now. It just is over. I love that. I love that. I wish more of the quests were like this. I'm gonna find this man's mole. Where's your mole? Aren't you supposed to have a mole? Where's your mole? There it is, right there. There's his mole. Same place as Chevrolet. They both have moles. Navia have a mole? Navia, where's your mole? Will you explode if you press it? Like Noelle's mole? I wonder, does this Noelle also have a mole? Who knows? Who can say? She might. Just not on her face. It could be like right here. Or like right here. Or it could be like right here on her cheek. Anyway. The event is over. It's done. There's nothing left. There are no more joyous gifts. There's no more shop. There are no more festive events to be had, except for me continuing to Unlimited Blade Works because it's funny. Let's do that some more. Because it's very fun, and I like seeing the numbers going do 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 do. Na 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 na, like Danny Phantom. Daniel Phantom. He was scared of dentists and the dark. He was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. All of his friends are turning green. They are the magician's assistant in his dreams. This is the power of Fontaine. The Hydro Archon has arrived. The real Hydro Archon has arrived. He's gonna disappear into the sea of butterflies, the illusions of the past.
Riptide, wind strategy, clouds high. The birds.
Everybody stand back!
Hey, yeah! Nice and spicy!
You can run, but you can't hide. No time to lose.
Oh, for a brief moment, we had another good Riptide streak going.
Tidal wave.
Did you know that,
No time to lose.
Griffin is in cells at work? I didn't know that. I'd forgot. Actually, I think I did know that. He's the, I think he's the dendritic cell. Is he the dendritic cell? No, no, no. He's the, is he the dendritic cell? He's the one that uses the histamines. I was just watching, the Cells at Work promotional thing again. And I had forgotten that he was in it. I was thinking about watching Cells at Work again. You know? I was just thinking about watching it. I don't think... Actually, no, I did watch season 2. I was thinking about rewatching it in the dub because it's got Jeremy Lee and Billy Comets and Xanthi Huen and Griffin Burns and Morgan Berry. And I was like, that sounds like fun. Let's get the Salvager boy out here. He's got a tsundere. He's got a tsundere childhood friend. A tsundere childhood friend. He lives in the rom-com. We will defeat all of our opponents. In the darkness. Where you can't even see what's happening. In the darkness of the night. Who are you? He's vengeance.
Commencing cleanup.
He's vengeance. Actually, I think I determined it makes more sense to heal Farina first, before her HP. Excuse me, before her HP increases. Okay, now let's claim our commissions. Cremone is 6. Wow, Dia is right there. You know what? Let's go feed a dog. We gotta go feed a dog. I've gotta go see a Dia about a dog. I don't want to sabotage the slime balloon. No. Dia. Da 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 dee. Yeah. Da 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 dee. Oh no. This teleport. Wait, so Ian, if you are listening and you aren't just like lurking, how many did you end up getting? Was it 4? Or did you get any more after that? Okay. Now we've got to do a fun thing called hiding the screen. Because I'm gonna have to log back into Genshin. Actually, I don't think going back to the home screen actually shows anything. I think it's just my email. Yeah, it's just my email. It doesn't even have the dignity to just show my Hoyo thing. It used to just show my Hoyo thing. Now it's like, nah, fam. We're gonna have to show your whole email. And I was just like, bruh, what happened to just showing my Hoyo thing? Then you can just dump me out that way. I am a friend to the animals, children of the sky. Yay! I reached friendship 10 with the cat girl because I fed a dog. Isn't that something? Who's a good doggy? Who's a good doggy? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yeah, shake that butt. Be just like the opening of How Heavy Are the Dumbbells You Lift. Oh. It disappeared. Now what does the dog do? Does it leave? Will it fade away? Will it disappear into the sea of butterflies? Illusions of the past? Can I just keep feeding it? Oh, that's cool. As long as it's here, I can just keep feeding it. Now, what happens if I travel far away, but keep it in frame with the camera? Ooh, strolling around. What happens if I open up my menu? Oh. Now what happens if I were to... The dog's still there. Nice. Anyway. Dia is now friendship 10. So... who should we put in the party to replace her? I think we should put Nouvelette in.
Perhaps we could take a walk by a riverbank or somewhere similarly fluvial.
Did he say fluval? Flugel? Like the guy from Sword Art Online? I have to mine items? Well, that's no fun. Actually, I don't have anybody else who needs friendship, right? No.
Add as. Thank you for. Add as.
I can do this and I can do this. That's not going to be enough to get another level, though, so. Navia! White tassel. Black tassel. You can't get white tassels from the, thing. Alright. Alright. Alright.
What's your battle plan?
Thighs! Thighs! Using the power of thighs to summon Dia. Wrong button. Thighs! Thighs! Thrilling Tales! Oh. Another black castle. Huh. Thighs! Oh. Okay, well, as is tradition, we must now first go to Salvig Dagner.
Are you kidding me? This is even colder than the nights in the desert.
And we must nobly and honorably sacrifice our 3 Thai characters for our newest Thai character, Thaivia.
Are you kidding me? This is even colder than the nights in the desert.
What was that little... The real question is, who's the Animo character with thighs? I have come to the conclusion that it's none of them.
I'll hang out with you.
End of the line. Hatsune Miku has a fish. Hatsune Miku has a fish. Hatsune Miku and a fish. Fishine Miku.
Dare to mess with me?
Hatsune Fishu.
We'll see about that.
She's not messing around. Why aren't they playing the music? Okay. See, why can we jump over that, but we can't jump over the awnings in the houses? Anyway, should I ruin my crab waypoint? Oh, it's already disappeared. Hurt me. Okay, cool. Well, since it's already disappeared, I have no qualms about doing this. And away we go! Thighs for the thigh god.
Yes, I got my comeuppance.
Also, does this mean that they finally fixed Eula's animation? Did they finally fix her death animation? Thighs for the thigh god!
I done messed up.
She done messed up. And finally, the last thigh for the thigh god. And she tumbled.
Take care of the gang.
That's so weird. I don't think I've ever seen that before. This is all for you, Navia. This is all for you, Navia. Show me that debate club. Debate club! Great though. Well, so ends another unsatisfactory stream of pulling for Navia. Nonetheless, there will be 5 more pulls to be made once the shop resets. And 4 more pulls when Abyss resets as well. However, neither of those things are happening now. So I do believe that it is time for me to check whether or not I've gotten the rocks in the chasm recently, or not. You know, when he says keep back, it kind of sounds like when when Terry says kick back. Are you okay? Buster Wolf. Whoa, he just didn't plunge.
Want a taste of my hammer?
Another test subject.
Can't catch me!
Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. I guess this just goes based off of what was. I guess it's like specific to the device. Okay. This definitely won't get me copyrighted. This definitely won't get copyrighted in any way, shape, or form. Don't worry. Don't worry. They won't be able to know because it's not going to be in English or Japanese. They just won't be able to know. The only thing I remember about No Game No Life is how much I thought the ending of the anime was stuck so bad because suddenly it was like, now we're gonna play some sort of like mecha, and I was just like, what? That is very loud. I'm looking at OBS. There we go. Oh no, don't want to go that way.
Solidify!
I wonder what song we'll get next. Oh. It's a banger. That's what it is.
Stabilize.
This is making me want to reread Amy's diary, or it's not Amy's diary, Alma's diary, and the letters from Amy again. That was a fun stream. I kind of want to just do just redo that stream and just read the letters in the diary again on stream with the music. It's so good. Like, they put out some bangers recently. Like, Moonbath was so good. But, like, I don't know. The Amy Elma, like, storyline, I think is peak Yorishika. Whoa. A rare case where I was able to get through and not aggro any of the hilly churls? That's wild. They made this so easy to get with the chasm. Anyone here? No? Okay. I wonder what will be next. Interesting. Fascinating.
Solidify!
This song sounds really, maybe it's just because it's a lowered volume. It sounds really, like, compressed. It sounds really compressed. Something about it just does not sound right. I think it's the bass. Is he Megan Trainor? And that's where I give up. I know there's other stuff in other places, but I just can't be bothered. But in honor of the event, let's bring Yoimiya out for a spin. Oh, I saw a lot of people saying that Linny was really good for the Mondstadt talent domain. And I feel like he's okay. I feel like he's okay because he's as good as any Pyro DPS is going to be in that domain, and that's pretty good. But I do feel like there are some characters that are much better, specifically Lee DeLuc and Yan Fei. And I just feel like Boo, hello, LaFell. I actually just realized. I didn't just realize it. I realized this at the end of the last ad. Oh no. This is what I get for one, not having... I don't have scheduled ad breaks. I just turn them off, so I get pre-rolls. Hello, Kuroneko. Heyo. Bennett needs energy, right? I hate ads. Are you back? I think I forgot to run the pre-roll at the start of today's stream, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway because it only lasts for an hour, and I haven't taken a break since then, so I haven't had a chance to run an ad break. Did you just get added again? Oh no. Oh wait, what? When did this happen? Whoa, when did that even happen? Amy? Amy Karmas? I haven't been paying it. Wait, what song is this? Wait, hold on. When did I even press backspace? When did I even type anything? Oh, I know when I typed something. No, I didn't have backspace then. The mystery. Amy shows up in mysterious ways. I've been saying it in chat for like 5 minutes. I haven't seen anything. I've not seen any chat messages pop up. RIP. I'm here because I was curious what was happening. What's going on? Oh, well, I finished the end of the story. I finished the end of Fontanalia film. And now I'm just finishing the things I can easily do for the Battle Pass. We had a house someplace? No, I'm opening the map because I'm doing my Inazuma trio of bosses. There are 3 bosses in Inazuma that I cycle through because they're really easy to beat. And by the time I get done defeating the 3rd boss, the first one has respawned. So it's very convenient.
You want me on your team?
Homeless little doggy, yeah. It is a sad but true fact. This year you can donate. You know all those ASPCA ads they're always trying to get you? You can donate to help animals in need. You can donate to help neons in need. What a great Twitch thumbnail. For the low price of your life savings and your 3rd born child. Throw something at my face? Why didn't it work? Why didn't it work? Wait a second. You're supposed to work. Did I just miss it? Did I just miss it? Why didn't it go? Ow. I think the alert audio for that is broken. Oh, here it goes. I demand face items. Face items? Wait, face items? You mean like this? Like these kind of face items? Ouch. Yes! We're gonna defeat the Thunder Manifestation! I brought Layla to use as a shield, but it's actually way more fun to do this without a shield. As for your earlier question, no, my characters do not all share artifacts, but I only have one good Wanderer set, and since I never use Melt Ganyu at the same time as using Yanfei, I just have them swap.
Not now. Next on the agenda.
Oh, my... Oh, actually, wait, hold on. Those shot? I thought the shield broke. Weird. I thought they stopped shooting. I remember I did this in co-op one time with 4 Kutchings. That was pretty fun.
Next on the agenda.
Is this... Wait. Is this Anti-Cyclone? Is this Anti-Cyclone? This is Anti-Cyclone, right? Right? Anti-Cyclone? Right? This is... Oh wait, I was still supposed to be doing the voice. This is Anti-Cyclone! My Inabaku Mori! Okay. Where is... We're getting rid of that.
The silk flowers of the Feiyun Colors Guild needed watering.
Actually, do you think Farina's a better sub-in now? Do you think it's better to sub in Farina, or do you think I should use these 2? I think I should use these 2.
We're way behind schedule.
Yes, it was physical damage. It was very fun because I was the only one that knew how to dodge, and so it was just a lot of respawning over and over again because people kept dying. Get back here. It went somewhere. Oh, that was actually way faster than using Kokomi. Oh. Oh! I feel cheated. I feel cheated. I feel cheated. How did that... what?
The night is cold.
What do you think is you think there's a faster way for me to deal with PMA than using Yoimiya? I don't think there is. I don't think there's a better way. But let's use this because it's funny. Also, I never checked. Is this anti-cyclone? No, it's non-used. Okay. Okay. Well, I feel dumb now. I really thought it was anti-cyclone. But it's not. Also, I love that the filters go away every time I tab with Genshin. Love OBS and the way they capture things. Love the fact that Genshin doesn't have real full screen. Oh wait, why is Farina on this team? Wait a second. What is she doing here? Oh, this is gonna be so, like, not fun. I just realized. This is gonna be so slow and boring. He's going into the sky. A children of the sky. Child of the sky. Yeah, I regret this. I regret this. This is not my idea of a fun time. I mean, it's okay. And watch from far away. You'd be the one to work while they all play. You'd lie awake at night and scheme that you would change? I don't know what he says there. Okay, cool. Now it's time for you. Should I actually do this with like a real gamer and use Lenny and not use a shield? He doesn't get to use his Ascension. He doesn't get to use his Ascension. I don't know why I did that so far away. He doesn't get to use his Ascension 4. He doesn't even get to take advantage of vaporizing or over vaping. He's not even weird. Okay. Ooh, caught by the end. He always sounds so hurt. Him and Kale have some very aggressive, like, getting hit sounds. Oh, it winged me. Oh, probably don't want to be standing here. The non-existent damage that he's doing makes me so sad. Well, that's not very cash. Oh. I was gonna say, that's not very cash money of you, and then he just died. Actually, isn't it a she? Isn't the Thundering Manifestation, like, canonically a lady? Am I wrong about that? The whole thing with, like, Rue and Surumi Isle? The Thunderbird? Oh, crap. Actually, you know... Oh, no, that's just an exploding barrel. Paramore? What a weird set of songs we've had. An Inabaku Mori song, a Yorishika song, Kuro Aki Abu, whatever his name is. We had an Imagine Dragons song, and now we got a Paramore song. Is this from Brand New Eyes? Or is this from Riot? This is from Brand New Eyes, right? Is it from Brand New Eyes? What? There was no crit there. That upset me. Both of those missed the... Although she doesn't have high crit rate. Yeah, her crit rate's not good. I think I can do 5 furnishings as well. Oh, maximum realm bounty. Rip. Should we take Dia out now that she's at friendship 10? Should we evict her? Who did I evict last time that we made a whole big deal about it? Was it Kale? I think it was Kale. I think that's who we made a big deal about last time. What are they doing? They used to be looking at something. I don't know. Who's in here already? Is it the Archons? Archon. Okay. So I'm gonna put Eula in. And then we're gonna have her come stare at the couch. See, she just stares at like this corner of the wall. It's so weird. Nahida and Rodin are having fun in one of the other rooms. They're talking. Oops. Oh, these are the house flags. 3 houses? 5 houses? Genshin Impact, 5 houses? Coming 2024? We're buying those. We're buying those because I don't care about artifact experience right now. There we go. All right. What song will be playing next? Actually, this isn't really the playlist I wanted to play, but okay. Actually. Excuse me.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda.
Actually, you know what? I'm overriding this. Nightcore from a Disney movie. Now I gotta find the rest of these playlists because the order has been destroyed. Like the Justin Bieber song? Where's the thing I'm looking for? I can't find it. Where is this playlist? Hello? Hello? Where is it? I think that's it. I don't think there's a single thing for me to do in this game. There's not a single thing that I could do. I don't think there's a single thing that I can do in this game. I don't think there's anything left for me to do. I've done every single thing in this game. Nothing, you know? There's nothing left. There's no more content. I've completed everything. Actually, no, I probably should end the stream, but there is one thing. Can I I want to see if I can do something. I want to see. I'm only gonna do if it doesn't work immediately, we're not gonna do it. But I do want to see something. Okay, this song is just gonna repeat. So instead, no, it didn't shuffle. Oh no, it's supposed to shuffle. Rip. I guess we're listening to this then. Wouldn't this be cursed? Wouldn't this be cursed? $222 versus 265. But it's really 305. Now I'm gonna use Sacrags. Probably should actually give her a weapon too. It's not a level 40 alley hunter. Farina, all of your artifacts, they're gonna get official. It's just what has to happen. And I forgot about the atrocity that is your artifact as well. You know what? Let's just ruin everybody's builds. Let's just destroy all the builds. All the builds out of here. They're just all gonna be destroyed. I'm taking them all down. Is there anything I can do to get her some more crit rate? Probably swap this out for anybody that has a ton of crit rate on the other thing. I don't think there is. Let's take Raiden. Yeah, let's take Raiden's. It's a little better. Yeah. And Team 2. This is gonna be so cursed. This is gonna be so bad. Everything about this is gonna be so bad.
Trainee horse.
This is gonna be so bad. This is gonna be so bad. Nothing about this is going to be good. Oh right, I forgot. So if you don't know what's happening right now, a little bit ago I like destroyed all of my characters' builds just to see something, and now I'm piecing them back together. That still doesn't look right. But it has to be. It has to be right. Oh, it's because I normally have Nahida in the team. That's why it doesn't look right. And I normally don't run her in double Dendro. That's why things don't look right. For old time's sake, as they say. These are all not good. Oh right, I forgot about the major problem with this team. The fact that there's no healer. I forgot about that. Okay, I might have to take the one where we heal off burst for this chamber. I forgot that that was like a major problem with this team.
As you wish, me.
Let me weave you a verse.
No rest for the wicked.
Power that ended up. Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Enhanced animal module 75. Shadow Raven. Let night. Stand clear.
To ashes! Ring cutter.
Animal test 6308.
Oop. Gotta...
Darkness. Come.
There we go.
The brightest
Ooh.
flames
Wrong
burn
switch.
fast.
Rip. Okay. I think I am gonna take the healing.
Let me read you a verse. Midnight Fantastic Absorption Test. Animal hyper. Eyes on me. Stand clear. Animal Test 6308. Shadow Raven. Rain outlines your fate. Huh? Ring. Enhanced Animal Module 75. Absorption Test. To ashes! Stand clear!
As you wish, me.
Animal Test 6308. Let me read you a verse. No, my squirrel. Mark 2. I summon. Eyes on me. Absorption Test.
Midnight Fantastic.
Animal Test 6308. Absorption Test.
No rest for the weak.
Ring Cutter. To ashes. Animal hypostasis emulation. Animal Test 6308. Shadow Raven. Witness the power. Absorption Test. Power that gets it hot. No, my sword. Enhanced animal modules. Wings of dark. Animal Test 6308.
Okay, well now I didn't even need it, and I feel like I've now wasted a valuable buff that I could have had. That's unfortunate.
Absorption Test.
I can't wait until I go, man, I really wish I had taken that increased burst damage.
Exterminate. Just like we rehearsed. I'll settle this. Spring force. Dissipate. I'll protect us.
Love and War, but it's the G-Funk mix.
Propagate. Germinate. A bond is strong. Let's dance. Out of my way. Stand with me.
Cool. That went about as well as I thought it was going to. But I feel vindicated knowing that this is totally like a thing. You know, it'd be crazy if Barbara's bloom glitch still worked. Then it would actually be crazy. This used to be the team for Nilo. Well, I guess it is still the team for Nilo if you don't have Nahida. But no, I'm pretty impressed with that. I'm very impressed with how that went. Especially considering it was all 4 stars. And I was trying to be very careful not to use any... I thought about using the Nahida lamp, but I was trying to be very careful not to use anything too crazy. Which is why I actually was thinking about using Serpent, but I was like, I feel like that's not a fair test of how good the team is if I'm using Serpent Spine. An R5 Serpent Spine, and the team filled with 4 stars, except for the Traveler. No. Cookie's the only, like, inaccessible one here, isn't she? So everybody else is in the shop, right? Xingqiu's in the shop, Beta's in the shop, Fischl's in the shop, Sucrose is in the shop. Everybody gets Kale and Barbara. But anyway, now that I've proven again to myself, I proved it to myself last cycle, but now that I've proven to myself again that the old Taser team cannot keep up with the current a bit. Well, maybe it can. Maybe my Taser team can. But now that I've proven again to myself that the Taser team cannot hold up to current Abyss floors, I think this is where we will end the stream. It is pretty fun. I don't know, I feel like I didn't really take any damage at all. And I don't know how that was possible. I guess I was just dodging corrosion. I mean, I have a stream. I have a video, so I can look back. But, I don't know. That second time when I... Oh, no. It was because I took the burst healing. That's why I was at full health all the time, because I was constantly bursting. I've solved my own question. But... I don't know. I kind of do want to make the Taser team good. You know, now that we've got Golden Troop out, Xingqiu's always been good. And now that Golden Troop is a thing, and I just feel like it'll be fun to use Taser again. Excuse me. The problem is, it really hurts not having a dedicated healer. It's very sad. Having Xingqiu's the only source of healing is pretty bad now. I know back in the day it used to be you didn't really need a healer because between his damage reduction, and I think it's increased with, yeah, his Hydra bonus. But between his damage reduction and Beto's damage reduction and here, yeah, the shield that she creates, the tiny shield, you used to just really not need a healer because Abyss wasn't pain like it is now. But now Abyss is pain, and so I will continue to use my Eula and Nuvolat teams because I just do not care, and I want to be done with it as soon as possible. And using my strongest characters is generally good practice for doing that. Maybe one day we will return to an Abyss that has a fun set of enemies, like Perpetual Mecha Ray in the first chamber. 12-1-1 Perpetual Mecha Ray. Bring it back. Bring it back. I liked PMA in the Abyss. It was fun. It was stupid because it was literally just a DPS check to see how fast you could cycle it. But it was fun. It let me test builds and teams because I had an enemy that wouldn't die immediately, and also let me get my energy back and respawn immediately. Or Magu Kenki. Magu Kenki's always pretty cool. What's not cool is when they put Magu Kenki in the middle, like in 12-2, and then they put it between 2 floors that really don't have any synergy. Where'd my boy go? No more Magu Kenki. He has just been in so many. But it's fun. Magu Kenki is, in my opinion, the best designed boss in this entire game. In my opinion, he is the best designed boss in this entire game, and I will never be upset with seeing Magu Kenki in the Abyss unless they put him in between some sort of weird, like, cryo. The regular one is boring. I actually don't like I find the triple Magu Kenki even worse. I think triple Magu Kenki is even more boring than normal Magu Kenki, because with triple Magu Kenki, I just use Nilo and then I don't have to think, and I can just turn my brain off and I just keep pressing buttons and keep spamming the E button, and then they die, which I find not fun. But with normal Magu Kenki, I'll usually end up running a team. No idea who these characters are or anything. Hello, lady. But you could also not use Nilo. Yeah, but why would I not use Nilo? Right? It's different. It's different. See, here's the thing. Triple Magu Kenki has too much BS, like, field stuff, like DOT, that's just super annoying, that isn't fun to play around, because it's just, like, boss spam. Normal Magu Kenki, I will go out of my way to not use sustain characters on, because you can dodge his attack. Special movements like the Oceanid event or something, that'd be cool. They should just put Oceanid in the Abyss, where she just floats around for like 5 minutes. Impossible to 3-star because you can't deal more than 10% of her health at a time. They should do that. That's what they should do. That's a free one for you, Hoyo. You don't even have to credit me or anything. You can use that in your next Abyss update. They'll know. I like that we got the old version, but when they're not actually different, it's boring. Oh, you're right. They do change some things. They changed Ion Blight, and they changed the snake. But I hear I don't think these are... I'm going to say this because they're not leaks, but people have just been saying that it's been a long time since Wennet has been in the Abyss, and so people are thinking that we're going to get Wennet back, and I'm actually so hyped for Wennet, because it's such a free boss if you have 3 specific characters, or if you can Dragon Strike with Dilute. Like, as a joke, no, when it's like the easiest boss in like the entire... It's probably the easiest boss they've ever put in the Abyss, because it just sits there, and... The name? Wennet? Waynute? No, I call it Wennet. Waynute? I probably should say Waynute, because I made the why not joke. I just call it Wennet because it's funnier. Winnet? No. We've gone through all the different possible combinations. Wennet, Waynute, why not, Winnet? That's what I was asking? No, I thought you were saying, did I say I liked Wennet as a boss as a joke or not? Because I actually do like Wennet. Although, I actually think I like Wennet in the Abyss more than I like Wennet in the Overworld. I think Wennet in the Overworld is really annoying. I actually like Wennet in the Abyss way more. I think it's a boring up and down boss. It is a boring up and down boss. It really doesn't do anything? Exactly. It does absolutely nothing. It sits there. I am able to destroy its orbs with Rosaria's burst, and then it sits there and rolls around on the ground like a dead horse and lets me hit it with the full power of my Eula burst. It doesn't fight? Exactly. It sits there. I use Rosaria's burst. It has infinite vertical range. What are you talking about? We have dancers. You want enemies to actually fight? We have the dancers. Should I go get myself vaporized by the dancers? What song is this? Oh. This is Template by Hoshimachi Suisei. The Abyss one is good. You don't like the fact that you can just like murk the Overworld one like immediately? That's not a fun time for you? I'm even gonna use Bennett so I can get melted. Oh. While you're here. You didn't know what that is? What do you mean? You knew she was a red flag, but you're willing to be the flagpole. It's as clear as can be. Oh, she doesn't have her burst up. Rip me. Oh, she has like no energy. Rip. No, it's just here in the thing of this boss until Abyss. Funny you should say that. I also didn't think anything of this boss because I never fought it. If you actually use the Arca mechanic. See, that's the thing. I think the Numa Ouija thing is stupid, and I have yet to find a point where I've seen an actual tangible benefit from interacting with it aside from the whale boss fight. I think that's the only time I've ever been like, man, this thing's kind of cool. It has never helped me in any other situation aside from, haha, Farina, go burr. What's your crit rate? Oh. I was wondering why Favonius wasn't activating. That would explain a lot. For digging Mega? Yeah, but see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I've never actually had it be useful there either. I've never had a... Might want to fix that crit? Yeah, I probably should. What even... Oh. Oh. This would explain a lot. You know about RPG? Can I show you the finest points of RPG? Where is it? Where is it? Goodbye, Rosaria crit passive. How about this for a crit ratio? Behold! Behold! Once every 5 times she will crit, except that's not how probability works. Too many people with 40 crit rate is fine. No. They're talking about they're factoring in Fujuan's 8 crit rate and the 36 from Marashase Hunter, and then the 15 from Rosaria's passive. Might as well be no crit. Exactly. It's called living life on the edge. It's called being Luigi in Star Rail. Having Chingsha have 50 crit rate for the ultimate gamble. She either does damage or she doesn't. Your things are messed up, aren't they? They are. I don't even want to think about what I have to do to fix all of your artifacts. You know, there's a really easy way to get some of these fixed right away. Beto, where are you? Show me that Heart of Depth. Thank you. There we go. That should fix some of it. That looks better. You weren't kidding about destroying your builds? Yeah. It was actually way worse than that before. They're actually mostly set up. But no, Beto always has 4-piece Heart of Depth. She always has this. She's normally supposed to have... This is what she always looks like. She always looks like this. Because she's a pirate. Is she a support character? No. She's a sub DPS. She needs... Her whole thing is doing damage. It's okay. That's why I have her on the pirate set. It does absolutely nothing for her. Who else? No, that's it. Okay, I don't think I ruined anybody else's build. I think you're good. You have Lee... No, she is not good. Something is very wrong with Kale. Her attack isn't Leet. That's not good. What happened? Am I blind? Yeah, okay, actually, this makes so much more sense now. This is making so much more sense. There it is. She has the gamer attack. I've stopped actually paying attention to my character's gear. I just have like their attack stats memorized, and if it's not the right thing, I just go, something's not right here. Character's missing stuff. Exactly. Exactly. Ah. Madasabro. Kazuha 885. Yes. See, look at him. He's doing so well. He's doing so well. Kazuha 885 sounds like the name of my new wave album. Actually, no. It sounds more like the name of my prog rock grunge J-rock mashup featuring baby metal. That's what it sounds like. Okay, that looks right. And that also looks right. Cool. You live moving so much stuff around? It's because I can't be bothered. I don't use enough animo characters. Like, honestly, I don't really use any other animo character besides Kazuha. The fact that, like, Venti and Jean and stuff like that, they even have artifacts is just because I have stuff lying around. I use a fraction of the characters I actually have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15. Yeah. I like having them ready except for Venti. See, I can't be bothered farming more Viridescent. When am I'm not gonna ever use more than 2 animo characters. I have 3 full sets, so that's already more than enough. I'm never gonna be using more than 2 Viridescent users, so I'm fine with that. It's like I have no Noblesse pieces. I've got like 2 full Noblesse sets that are like actually good. The rest of them are all like off pieces. So it's Bennett and then some combination of Rosaria and Mika and then Mona and Dory and everybody else has to fight. I like when they get different infusions. Ah. And you can swirl all the elements. I honestly haven't used Venti in so long. Like, actually used Venti. I think the most recent time I actually used Venti to, like, actually use him was when I was doing Abyss with the same teams that you used on stream. When you were helping Ambrosia. Who's this? I don't know you. Sorry, I'll hate them. I don't know who you are. You're actually sending them using your phone number and texting you offers and deals. So what you're saying is you can get promotional deals from Starbucks. Maybe they'll finally have a Venti that's actually 20 ounces. Free Wi-Fi, baby. One day when I'm free. Oh, now that you're here, I asked you this earlier and you weren't here. You were lurking. But now that you're actively participating, you don't have an out for this. You just responded. You don't have a reason to avoid this question. They are abusing the consent. It's the terms of service. How many did you end up getting on the quiz? Did you only end up getting 4? You didn't get any more after that? Yeah. I mean, you're the only one that's taken it, as far as I'm aware. You got 4. I don't even remember which 4 you got. Went out for food? Oh. I don't even remember which 4 you got. You got Cowboy Bebop, Noragami. You didn't. I thought you got Noragami. Second Titan, Volleyball, Bebop, and Eva. You didn't get Noragami? Oh, wait. Was it? I've never seen Noragami. Wasn't there one of them? I thought you got. Was it Noragami or was it Tokyo Ghoul? It's Bebop you never watched and got? I thought you got. I thought you got. I thought you got Tokyo Ghoul and then said that you should have said that you didn't get it. You missed Tokyo Ghoul. Oh, I thought you had said that you should have gotten it, or that you had gotten it, and you should have said that you didn't get it, so you could have 0 right. Noragami's a good anime. I thought about watching it. A lot of these, I was like, I'll actually look at what I had to look them up for the video, and I was like, oh, I'll read what these are about. I was like, this seems interesting. I thought about putting in Future Diaries, but I've never heard. I don't think I've ever heard any of the songs. Mythical Quiz, where do I find it? I was kind of distracting. Maybe we get out in Tokyo Ghoul. I did a 2 months ago in like October. I did a stream where I I just reacted to a bunch of like guess the anime openings, and I was really bad at it. I think I got 41 of 309. But I then decided, with help from Tacti and some other people in chat, I was like, you know what? I should just make my own quiz, but with things that only the songs that I would. No, not only things, but just the ones that I would know. If I saw this video, I would know all these answers. And so I finally got around to making it. I had to sub some of them out. I had 10 in the description of things I would have put in, but didn't for whatever reason. I actually had to cut out. I was gonna put in Nanda Manaya and Town with an Ocean View, but I had to cut those ones out because it was really hard to find like videos for them. It was hard to find like good videos that didn't involve me like having to record parts of the actual movies. So I had to cut those ones out. It's a nice mix of like really generic, like normie anime, and then just anime that I like, because I watch very specific types of anime. There's a very specific type of anime that I watch. It's mainly rom-coms. So it's a nice mix of like popular shonens and then like haha love triangle. I would get the real band. I included all that. The points are up for your interpretation. There are a total of 120 points if you want to count the anime, the song name, and the band all as separate things. But there are a couple I think will get people just because, like, who even watched these? Some of them I'm like, I don't ever hear anybody talking about any of these. The anime got the song from somewhere. Unless it's like half of the slice of life things where they just made it and it's just the voice actors. That was an interesting thing I found out. A lot of slice of life anime with like ensemble casts have openings where it's just the voice actors. In anime history, there are so many different things that could be. Sure, fun fact for the day. My fun fact earlier for Sinnoh was how one of the episodes of Your Lie was animated entirely by one person. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! Is it the fact that they came up with the card game after they came up with the show? So there were like no rules in the first couple bits of Yu-Gi-Oh! And then they made the cards and they said, okay, we have to actually make a set of rules for this if we're going to sell cards. In the series universe, Atem isn't the hero. Oh, interesting. This is like actual lore. This is like real Yu-Gi-Oh lore. That's very interesting. Is the villain? And then they're getting closer and closer with the release of Black Adam. The anti-hero. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Can you smell what he's cooking? Isn't he in a buddy cop film? Isn't he in a buddy cop film where like he dies in like the first like 5 seconds? Jump for the bushes, right? I don't know. I feel like I may be asking the wrong crowd. To basically get ready, there's a lot. Quick. Rapid fire. Rapid fire. Have that doc open. Copy and paste it. Get it all in. Here's the Millennium Insider made. We killed the 99 souls so we can have the ultimate powerful items. Interesting. Maximilian Mega. Magician becomes the Dark Magician card. Interesting. That protects the dragons? Alright, Croissant. Air Croissant. And the Princess Dark Magician girl. The Magician is the dragon one, right? There's 99 people for power. That's the that's gonna be the spin-off of 100 Girlfriends. It's gonna be called 99 Sacrifice. Rosario? Mother's Rosario? Oh. Oh, it went away. Well, that was almost cool. The dream like Jesus crucified sweet Madame Chicken. Oh, is that her, her special food? Do I have any of her special food? Huh. And then the Frosted Secrets Bakura and Bakura finds the living ring, take the rings, and the grounds are her who possesses Toker and hides in the ring. Interesting. You know what, actually? You know what? I'm gonna have to end the stream. So, but I do want to continue to hear about this. So, oh, cool. Thanks, mouth tracking. I have plenty of them. I have plenty of them. Plus, I realized I'm already making Sweet Madames anyway to go in the NRE, so it doesn't matter if I make a lot of them. It's not like these Forsaken delicious Tevat fried eggs. Why can't we get rid? Can we?
Work hard and live each day to the fullest.
No, but
That is what life in
if you
Mondstadt
want
is all
to
about, isn't it?
DM me all of that stuff on Twitch or anywhere, but Twitch is easy because we're both right here. I'll read that all later. I'm just gonna have to end the stream now. But I am really interested in hearing more about that. Because I really know nothing about Yu-Gi-Oh! But I do have to end the stream. Or, if there's like a wiki page or something like that, you can send me the link. But with that being said, now that I've talked about what if I streamed forever, I can't stream forever. I can't stream forever. Partially because, as you know, I actually record all these VODs locally, and eventually I'm going to run out of storage space. Eventually I'm going to run out of storage space. That trivia stream was 24 gigabytes, and it was 9 hours, and we weren't even doing that much. So I'm going to have to end the stream here. Time to get more storage. Go, 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 go. Right, I'm going to go out. I'm going to be back to get some storage, and I will see you all sometime. Thank you all for watching. Anyway, I like the cutscene. Buy out your Best Buy SSDs. That is an option. Although, aren't SSDs like not good for long-term storage? Isn't it better to use like... Aren't they like not good? Isn't it better to use like hardware? Like the physical disc spinning around, the mechanical one? Who said that? One of the things I just heard, because it's about the magnetism, and if it's not connected to like a source of power or not being used frequently, there's a higher chance for failure compared to using just like a mechanical drive, because the mechanical drives have the thing of like Faraday cages and charges, and they do have the physical component of the spinning disc that can wear out, but I believe that if it's completely cold turkey, the general idea is that it's better to put it there, but that's also, I think, contingent on the fact that they won't be moving, and they'll be in a good environment. I think if you're transporting them constantly, I think an SSD is still better. Wouldn't know. Anyway, I'm going to stop the stream. Goodbye. We can talk about this never again, because I'm just not going to entertain this line of questioning, because I also don't know that much about it, so I'm not going to spew misinformation about media storage. Anyway, I hear that using those fancy Blu-ray discs are a pretty good way of storing pictures too, but they're very expensive.